Because it says that you're broadcasting right now, like you're saying things, but
It's all cuss words.
it's like it's constant.
Frozen.
Mm,
Okay. Last session, you found the hidden shrine. You fell through, or the ground collapsed, and you found an entrance into the shrine. You met a giant crawfish. You found a scepter of one of their gods. You defeated a vampire spawn. And Vila from the entrance room took one of the Birdman tokens.
Yeah.
you just took a little. You took a little action figure with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Tech, I have an idea. One thing that could work is if you download Discord, the app on your phone, join it that way, and use your phone as the actual audio. So
Tectonic said good idea.
To your phone, and use that to speak. That's a workaround.
Like you've tried to unplug from your computer, your mic, and all that, and then exit Discord, and then re-enter Discord, right? As well as exiting the voice channel, which is like a complete hard reset of your mic setup.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
All right, so I'm on my phone currently. Thinking, no, I've tried everything you guys were saying. I was trying it as you were saying it, or before.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Twice. I quit out of Discord. I have.
No, man, I meant
unplugged.
like reset your computer.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah, I'm IT guy. I know. I restarted it. I killed the process a couple of times trying to get that. Killed my audio. Disabled, re-enabled audio. I went. It's crazy what all I've done.
Did you try?
Makes no sense.
Did you try changing it from sense to talk to push to talk?
Yep, I did. And even Windows itself was not detecting input from the microphone.
Well, it was saying that you were broadcasting the entire time that you were offline there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
All right, well, let's go ruin.
I'm loading Unity again right now.
Not a problem.
I can't find my token.
As you grip the axe, you vanish into the ether. And there goes another soul.
Where?
He was standing right there.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure. We've got 5
And,
players.
Curious. Who the heck's that guy?
Right, Daddy? That's right. Okay.
There's
Let's
Vila.
But I don't want to go to bed.
Would it help if we start singing sleepy songs?
Yeah.
No, it would not help. Please don't.
Thank you, Tech.
Okay. I'm in. Let's do this. I'm 22 minutes late. Sorry, guys.
Not lie.
Okay, you all did defeat the vampire spawn in this room. You have a giant, what was that, a battle axe that was stuck in the wall that's magical?
Great sword now.
Great sword, yes. And from back out in the hallway, you have not been north in the passageway yet.
Yes. Oh, and we also got that vile, weird explosive agent. I'm gonna throw that at somebody.
Oh, from the trap, right?
Yeah, boy. Everyone down! It's a grenade!
Okay.
Are these pots right here? Can I bust those pots? Will they give me some rupees?
They're full of oil. They're
Okay.
part of the fire trap that we disabled.
Okay.
And I've
I have
got
a
the.
question to you all. Is
What's
this
up?
me, or am I seeing cat person?
I don't know what you're
I
talking
think I'm
about.
going mad.
He's always been here.
Always been here. And so it begins.
This is
And
my boy.
as you start talking, you just see me start to lick the fangs.
This is my boy Farragon. Farragon.
Vila, you go up the hallway round the corner. You see a set of stairs going up, but they are completely blocked by rubble.
No joy this way, guys.
We're not trapped down here, are we? I don't want to
We're
have
gonna
to climb up.
we're gonna have to go talk to the crayfish again.
Such a nice fish.
Sorry, it's just us again.
Okay, and the crayfish is back in. It's in the room with you. It's got its giant claws clacking, and it's just wondering what you're doing.
Do you know the way out of here?
The
We keep running into dead ends.
well, there's 2 more doors in this room that you haven't tried yet, and the crayfish points to the east and to the south.
You don't know which way it is?
My duty is to protect the guardian.
Guardian.
Yes.
Here's the guardian.
There is in the middle of the room. It's been a while since we've had that description. There's a large polished boulder. And let me throw the crab on the map. The crayfish is in the room, but there's a large polished boulder, and it's about 5 feet tall, and it's colored brown with dark streaks and spots. And leaning against it appears to be a bamboo staff, and the crayfish is a little offended that you're asking what guardian.
It's not the rock, is it?
Pretty.
I knew a guy in Waterdeep once. He had a pet rock. He was cool. Died being eaten by gnomes, though. Horrible way to go.
I imagine that it would be. So, what do you want to do? Besides
Don't
aggravate
touch the rock.
crayfish?
Yeah.
Maybe we go through the west door here?
I'm gonna listen at the south door. See if I
And
hear anything.
You're hearing nothing.
Hey, come over here. We're going this way.
Farragon just finds a place in the corner and is leaning against the wall.
Might
You're
be
up.
smart tactically to split up.
Tactically, what kind of craziness are you talking about? Last time I was in a group of mercenaries and we split up. Half the lads ended up becoming. Honestly, you don't want to know. It was really awkward for everyone.
And it was the half that split, right?
There was a lot of frills involved, some singing and dancing, and
Oh.
we could not look each other in the eye afterwards.
That's
So,
kind of a split.
Your eye opens up the door in front of him, or at least tries to.
Okay, and Let's see.
Good morning slowly starts playing the Indiana Jones music.
Okay, I'm sure there's a door. There we go. Line of sight's on. You can see down the hall. As you open the door, you hear a faint melodious sound coming from ahead. And it's difficult to tell whether someone is singing or if it's the echoing of dripping water in a giant cavern.
I know what water sounds like. If I'm having trouble discerning the difference between the two, it's probably singing. So let's move very carefully. Dun 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 dun.
Carefully, you say.
He's a sneaky boy. So your eye creeps down the hallway, clanking and clacking as he goes.
Okay, and drag it over so.
Peeks his head around the corner to look.
Okay, let's see. You would not have approached quietly.
I was a very stealthy man.
No.
Yes.
And okay, we'll go with the quiet approach since you think you were quiet. And you enter into this room, and this room is lit by a soft light that reveals a section of rocky beach. And yeah, we're in the right room. Okay, yeah, it reveals a section of a rocky beach. And beyond the beach is a pool of glowing water filling half the room, and it's framed by a crystal cavern. And you can see these green fawns in the pool. Light seems to flow from everywhere. The pools and the walls are glistening like soft moonlight. On the far side of the pool is a set of doors carved with a sun symbol. And as you're sneaking into the room, sitting on the beach in front of the crystalline pool is a young woman. A young slim woman with long golden hair and pale white skin. She radiates a soft silvery light even through her shawl, and it illuminates from her in just like this froth of waves. And she's singing this strange melody in an unrecognizable language. And as she finishes her song, she enters the water into a long arcing dive.
Wait, no, come back. Oh, that happens every time I go to the beach.
I can understand why they run.
Yeah, you
Hey.
made enough noise.
Hey, I am a dignified gentleman who's very lithe and sneaky.
You have been scratching your ass for the last 5 minutes.
Shush you, it's itchy as well.
Termites does that.
I'm gonna check out where she was sitting.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's exercise some critical thinking here. We are in an ancient ruin, and we're in a jungle, and
Don't criticize my thinking.
there's just some woman sitting on a beach singing inside of a building. That's not normal.
Really?
could
You
bring
don't
her-
think
I
all the
could try and bring her
kids,
back.
like all the kids from the local village, just come on down here and walk
Yeah,
right
look-
by this giant crayfish and decide, hey, this is the place to hang out?
Look
I don't
around.
know. When water's deep, they would all sniff each other's farts on a dare, so who knows what they do here.
Do you
Do
want
you
me to try and bring her back?
I mean, I imagine if we stand here long enough, she'll notice and resurface of her own accord.
Is that a yes?
She's got to breathe, right?
You probably scared her away.
Is that a yes?
Sure. I mean, she's got to come up eventually. She's gonna drown down there if she doesn't.
Good morning copies her voice and starts singing back what he heard her sing in the first place.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Can you talk dirty to me as well?
He holds up a middle finger and just twists it around very
Ah!
slowly.
The joke is on you. You don't have fingers.
You see, you do this epic rendition of the song that you heard her sing, and you see her slightly emerge out of the water, and her head and so forth are above the water, and she lets out this little giggle at your singing.
Hello. Do you know the way out? We're kind of lost.
Well, maybe. Where are you trying to get to?
Well, we fell down a hole, and we're trying to get back to the surface.
Oh, well, and, that's easy. She points back down the hallway that you come and says, go in the other chamber, go north, and around the corner there's a set of stairs going up.
See, we tried that, but those stairs are collapsed.
Oh, well, I guess you'll have to find another way out then, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem.
And
I like it better underground anyway.
Vila,
I'm sure you do, Vila.
you can, standing that close to the water, you can tell, even though this is a carved room, that part of the floor has apparently sunken, and some of this water, you can tell by the color change, is actually quite deep.
Mademoiselle, are you yourself trapped here?
I mean, it's pretty obvious she's not a person, man.
I wasn't talking to you.
I mean, she's a person, but she's definitely not human.
No, I've been here for a while and perfectly happy being here.
You and the crawfish, too, huh? Just between you and me, lass, I don't think he's left that room in a long time.
Probably can't fit.
Yeah, we don't do a whole lot of exploring. We found our happy places, and I'm sorry, I have a problem with this module. They give you a monster. They tell you about the monster, but they give you no idea why that monster is there.
Yep.
In the first place.
Let me guess. It's a siren or a mermaid, and they expect the party to go in guns blazing.
No, it is not a siren or a mermaid, but yeah, they handle you I know what to do if you go in guns blazing.
Yeah.
Isn't it awkward? Alright, so I suppose we should just try one of these doors then.
Yeah, she's like, you're welcome to try the door to the north or to the south. It's just me and my pet here.
Your pet?
Oh, yes, yes. Would you like to see my pet?
I love pets.
I'm a little worried.
Okay.
I once had a pet centipede.
You see the waters behind her begin to heave,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
and
At least she's had company. Unlike the crayfish, who's kind
you
of crazy.
see the watery form of a human with an elephantine head, and wait, I'm sorry, that's the person. You see a gigantic eel come up out of the water.
With an elephant's face. Stick with it.
And the woman is holding a trident.
Oh, wow, he's pretty. What's his name?
That is an eel.
And Jack is his name.
Hi, Jack.
Well, it was lovely to meet you both, but I think we should be carrying on now.
Always carrying on.
Okay, so the door to the north or the one to the south?
We'd have to swim if we wanted to go north, so let's head south.
At least, at first.
Or I will reach out to try and push these doors open.
Okay, and yes, you do manage to, if the characters traverse.
Do you think the whole ruin is full of places like this, just random shut-ins who don't really get out of their little quarters?
It's a retirement facility.
Pretty lady, what's your name?
I thought this was supposed to be like a temple for vampires.
Yeah, we killed it already.
Well, you've killed one
I think
so
this place
far.
is a zoo.
Okay, you see a long corridor when you open the door. About halfway down, there's a puddle of water. The hall is strewn with mud and debris from like water flowing down through the hall. Um, and the water is accumulating in the center of the corridor, and then it's flowing southward to a stone block in the southern wall where it's shifted out of place. And the corridor turns, and the water follows it, and then goes under a door made of bronze bound wood. And the door has a handle and a keyhole.
Lady, maybe we'll see you in Chalk later.
Is that all the door has?
Handle and a keyhole, correct.
Door with... Is the water flowing under the door or out from the door?
The water is flowing under the door.
So it's going
Mm.
down.
Correct.
While
Huh.
they're off doing that, Good Morning's going to do what Good Morning does best. Make friends.
What about this great big long hallway behind Yorai?
That hallway.
Should not be seen, am I right?
No. Okay.
I never liked the chuckle there. That's always unnerving.
You're probably standing in a trap right now.
No. It's a very narrow passageway. Water beads are collecting up on the walls. The floor is cold and damp. The low ceiling is only about 5 feet tall. And quite honestly, yes, it is a secret passage, but where you're standing there, that debris was destroyed.
So it's a secret passage from the other end of the passage, but not this side.
At one point in time, it was probably secret, but just due to damage, it's no longer secret.
Hmm. Vila, could you please take the lead on this? It's a little small for me. Let's go this way, gentlemen. Wait, where's that bird at?
Yeah, he went off to make friends. Where is the bird? Oh,
Probably making friends.
Good morning!
what are you doing?
I
Good
swear I'm not
morning.
eating him.
Making friends. So, yeah.
What are you trying to persuade her?
Do you
That
not
we're nice
remember?
people, that we're not dangerous.
Do you not remember the last time that you got friendly with a random lady in a deserted ruin?
I remember the dwarf.
You got smooched by a succubus. Twice.
And then you hit me with a spell. I didn't like it. Oh wait, I'm not there.
Good morning. You open up a dialogue with this lady, and she's very receptive. And, right now, unless you're discussing anything in particular, it's just pleasant small talk.
Down
the
the
nicest
hallway.
dungeon
Turns
we've
around.
ever been in.
From down
And
the hallway, you hear in broken common, "Good morning, where are you?"
Vila,
You'll have to excuse me, mademoiselle. I apparently have to deal with some lost people. I'll be
Excuse
back.
me, I need to work on rolling my R's.
Does a finger pointing at the eel? Wait, you are awesome. And he runs down the corridor.
and the eel kind of winks back, and I know.
Whoa.
Vila, you come to the end of the corridor.
I'm gonna look around and see if it really is the end of the corridor.
There you are.
Okay, perception or investigation?
Perception.
Can I get on that perception check?
Still better.
Vila, you managed to find a concealed catch that allows you to open the door that you're standing in front of.
Yeah, boy.
Do you?
Well, go on. Open it.
Yep. Open it. Pull the catch.
Okay.
And that was the last time anyone ever saw the party.
Yep.
Of
You are staring at the backside of this statue.
Nice.
It is 12-foot tall stone. The man is outfitted in fine clothing, and he's holding a stone tray. The eyes appear to be black gemstones. However, the right one is drooping out of its socket, and it's balancing upon the statue's cheek. And from behind, the left shoulder protrudes the hilt of a weapon, which you can tell is a sword. The stone tray, as well as the forehead and the nose of the statue, are chipped and scratched.
Repeat that last part.
The stone tray, the forehead, and the nose have all been chipped and cracked and scratched.
Hmm. Well, first, let's get out from behind the statue and into the chamber proper.
I quote accidentally bumped the statue to try to get the drooping eye to fall.
Let's make a strength check.
Crap. Okay.
This ought to be good. Yep.
Nice.
Tech's luck is continuing as always.
Young man, you can't be that reserved in your looting. Your
Yes,
eye says as he pulls out his knife.
The sad part is, I beat him by 1.
1. Yes.
Your eye is going to
Yeah.
reach up to dislodge both of the statue's gemstone eyes with his knife.
Okay, in order to do that, you are going to have to climb up the statue.
I'm good with it.
Hey, while you're up there, get me the sword.
And
Yes.
and how much do you weigh?
I'm not 166 pounds. It's the armor. It adds a few pounds.
Okay, you climbing up the front side, the back side.
So I was climbing up the front so you can get at them eyeballs.
Okay, you are pulling.
Do I think this is a bad idea?
You should probably
Morning
try.
is settling down to watch
course it-
the chaos ensue.
You should try and dissuade me because I'm not really in my right mind right now.
And who's on the statue? Your eye?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make an investigation check.
I'm a smart boy.
Okay, you start climbing up,
What
and
am I investigating?
you're standing on the tray because that gives you the best vantage point in order to grab the gem that's dangling and pry out the other one. However,
Wait. There's
And-
water coming out from the west door.
in your rush to
Good morning, said tenor.com.
Wait.
in your rush to climb the statue, you kind of overlook the fact that it's top heavy.
That's okay. I'll
And
just jump.
I need you to make a dex save, please.
Dex save?
Yes.
Squished to the wall. Which is why the tray and the forehead are scratched up. Oh boy.
I mean, if you'd asked me to roll athletics or acrobatics, it'd be a different story, but a dex save.
Rather than letting go, he holds tighter.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Gonna
let's
get-
see.
Headbutted by a statue.
And the statue tumbles forward, and you try to dodge out of the way, but you don't manage to get completely out of the way, and the statue is leaning across the hall. It's like at a 45-degree angle, but part of it did clip you, and you took 7 points of damage.
Get this thing off of me!
Well, hang on. It'll probably reset.
Wait, no,
Perkin
it's-
is just laughing.
It's not moving. I can get a good stab at the eyes now. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Or I'll go back stabbing at the eyes.
Yeah,
Oh god.
you manage to pry out the pieces, the polished obsidian that make up the eyes. And all this is worth, you just made 20 gold pieces on the eyes.
Nah, I'm good with it. Now I'm gonna get me that sword strapped across its back. And you can never have enough cursed weapons.
Okay, as you reach to grab a hold of the sword, you feel that surge of magical energy coming from it. And this long sword is in fine condition. It's made of laminated wood. It's inset with jagged teeth of obsidian.
Ooh.
It's more like a cleaver than a sword.
And it is a +1 longsword, and it is a plant slayer. It will deal an extra 2d6 to damage to any creature of the plant type.
Cool.
Well, if I need to do any gardening, I will keep that close at hand.
And
And
but other than that, it is a +1 longsword.
I'll go ahead and I'll take that thing and strap it to my waist. Unless Vila wants it.
Oh no, I'm happy with my great axe.
Okay, so yeah, I'll stab some plants. It'd be a good time. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I just noticed nobody ever picked up the Ring of Animal Influence. Does nobody want it?
I'll take it. Actually,
Where did that come from?
that kind of goes well. I want a pet, so that would be.
Obsidian tubes.
You guys good if I take that?
Yeah, you're good.
Ah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go for it.
There's
I
also
gotta
a
s-
pretty diadem if you want to be a princess.
I got my axe. It's about as princessy as I want to be.
There you go. All right. I think we've looted everything we can from this poor statue.
Okay, door on that side, door on this side.
I dislocated my shoulder. Awesome. Looking at the floor, which does it tell you which way this water is going?
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Yeah. Looking at the floor, does it say which way this water is flowing?
Yes, the water is flowing to the west. It is,
So it's
it is
going under the
coming
door, then.
from the door in front of Vila.
Wait. There's a door in front of you?
Yeah, to the north. So it's,
Oh, there's another door.
it's going that way. That's what I said. Door up here and door over there.
Now, water
Doorknob.
coming out of that door, flowing to the other door. You think it's coming from the chamber where the crawfish is at?
Any water in that chamber?
Then there must be water beyond this door.
You want me to check it out?
Yes. I'm gonna go over here and stand by good morning though.
Why does it feel like this is a drowning chamber? Or a
Just
very
be
big
ready-
storm drain?
Just be ready to catch me. I'll open the door.
Wow, you don't even check the door. Just
Nope.
open. Okay, yes, you open the door and it reveals a large room that is very wet. The walls are covered with this slimy white buildup, and there's about an inch, inch and a half of water and mud blanketing the floor. You can see many overturned pedestals and pieces of broken statues laying on the floor. Most of it's partially buried in the mud. The other side of the room, you see another door, and only one pedestal remains standing in the northwest corner, which would be there. And on it sits a metallic three-sided pyramid. And overhead in the shadow-draped ceiling are inlaid colored tiles depicting a starry sky and forming strange patterns in the areas above the pedestals.
Uri sticks his head out from around the corner. Is it safe?
Nope, we're all dead.
Well, eventually.
Takes a swig from the flask on his belt, follows in behind Vila. Oh, gosh, what do we have here?
And as you move through the door, you notice there's this dark, wet mass clinging to the wall above the door. And looking at it, it appears to be green in color. And anyone that wants to make a nature check can.
Yeah!
All right, I got it.
My intellect skill.
I'm proficient in nature.
I am not.
Not, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Oh, yeah.
Vila beat us all.
Not that it made any difference.
And I got the -1.
How?
And from what you can tell, it just appears to be a large colony of algae.
Ooh.
Uri reaches out and he pokes Vila on the shoulder. I dare you to touch it.
Oh. That's probably not a good idea.
Oh, it's just slimy algae.
Some algae can be quite tasty.
Do you hear that? Sounds like a wimp.
As you guys are arguing, you see this spectral hand floating from Good Morning right underneath the molders. He goes, should I touch it?
Poke it, poke it, poke it!
He proceeds to poke it.
Okay, you poke the lime with the magic hand above, or you poke the algae with the magic hand, and you see chunks of this algae slips and drops from over top of the door, and it lands on the floor. But other than that, nothing's really happening. Excuse me, nothing's happening.
See,
He
I
starts taking chunks out of it to get rid of it all.
told you it was just algae.
And what are you doing with the chunks?
No, he's just getting rid of all the stuff on the roof, so he doesn't want anything to fall on his head.
Okay.
Oh, great, now it's falling on my head.
Yes, Vila, you walk up and part of this lands on your skin. And it starts to burn.
It's acid!
And you take a whopping 1 point of damage.
No! Last one, yours.
But
I
it
knew
is
you well.
still continuing to burn you. You've heard stories of, lime and burning people. And yeah, you got some lime on you until you get it off.
You should probably wipe that off.
Immediately drop to the mud and start rolling in it to get it off.
Or that. Or that. I don't have any towels.
Neither do I. Mud is good for many things.
Good one is
Absolutely.
clicks his fingers, just snaps his fingers, and then suddenly you're just clean.
What?
Oh, now that's handy.
Yeah.
Is she clean or does
Prestidigitation.
she just look clean?
No, she is all the mud, dirt, grime. It's clean.
Your eyes
She
just Your eyes just looking at him like, what? Moving on, wasn't there some kind of triangle in the corner of the room?
Yes, there is a pedestal, and on it is a small metallic three-sided pyramid.
Poke it. All right, fine. I'll poke it. Your eye
Okay,
will launch over to the pyramid.
You're poking the pyramid, and the world did not end.
Yet.
This reminds me of a time that Hadar went into a ruin. He went around poking things, and they exploded on him.
Hmm.
That's the next room.
Was there anything behind where that algae was sitting? Like a drain or an opening above the door?
No.
Okay.
If nobody stops me, I'm going to pick up this triangle and put it in my bag.
Okay, you pick up the pyramid, and you see that it's made of silver. And it represents the god of the moon and lightning. And you can see that the other fallen statues in the room depict a coyote, a crab-headed figure, an alligator-headed god, a feathered warrior, and a jaguar.
I'm confused. Wow. Why are there statues to other gods here if this is a temple to some kind of vampire?
I don't think
Nighthawk,
it's a vampire. I
Vila
think
said
this place
computer
is
just
a
randomly
zoo.
shut off.
A zoo? Wait, no, you're just being smarmy. That's not true.
Tectonic said oh noes.
And yeah, I'm gonna put the small pyramid in the party sheet, and
No!
we'll give Vila a chance to get back so she can die with the rest of the party.
Yes. So, putting all that shit into our bag, I'll go ahead and have your eye walk to the door on the other end of the room and
Nighthawk,
pop that
Vila said rebooting.
Okay, you pop that door open, and you see a set of stairs leading up. And when you get far enough to the top of the stairs, you're able to see that the hallway continues down and ends in a single door.
Oh gosh, I wonder what's behind this.
And as you open it, you see the crab again, clicking its
You're right.
claws. You again?
We appear to have gone in a circle. Well,
Go left
nice seeing
instead of
you
right.
again. Goodbye. I'm gonna wave and turn around. Well, there's nothing in that direction.
Loading back up.
Does this moss seem to be only eating like flesh, or is it eating like fabrics or other sort of stuff? What sort of acid is it?
I think it just said that it was burning.
Yeah, the moss is truly moss and algae, but the walls of the room have been coated with a caustic lime.
Ooh.
And
Does
that's
anybody
what-
have a slingshot?
Let's not.
I have a bow.
Be
No,
inventive.
you can't coat your arrows in the stuff.
No, I was just thinking about flinging at someone's face.
It's good for a
Yeah.
point of damage per round.
I am beginning to understand why Hadar asked me to look after you lot.
Okay, so can I put that on my arrow? Or do I need to have like a container to put it in and then dip the arrows into?
Yeah, you would need some container.
Does
Careful,
anybody
it
have a glass
burns
vial?
through.
Yeah.
I have a glass vial of liquid that's got that explosive agent in it from the vampire room.
It's not worth the extra point. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're back in the hallway with the fallen statue.
Wait, hold on a second. The water was flowing to this door that we're by now?
Yes.
It was coming from the muddy room.
Yes.
Okay, so it should be safe to open this. I'll go ahead and try and open this thing up.
Okay. The doors to this room are made of bronze, and they've got this blue tint to them from oxidization. And as you open the door and step in, you immediately see two small alcoves, and each one contains an old fountain. It's cracked, it's crusted with lime, and around the fountain in the northern alcove, a heap of rubbish is littering the floor. And the fountain in the other alcove holds this green, scummy water, and you can see the ripples of something moving in it.
I
And
can I use my feline senses and kind of smell and see if I can figure out what the smell is or what it is by the smell?
Smells like danger, baby. Yeah.
uh,
Sorry, I just been watched the entire Austin Powers series.
God.
yeah, you can try.
Okay.
uh, nature, I guess.
Come on! I have not rolled above a 10. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, you smell something, but you're not able to pick up on it. And
You're supposed to be a ranger, right? I thought
Yeah.
this was supposed to be a stick.
I am
Uh,
to exercise some basic common sense and say, we're in a dangerous ruin and there's something moving around in that bowl over there. It's probably hostile.
Do you want me to shoot at it?
In a moment. I want to see what's in the other bowl.
Checking the rubbish.
okay, you can hear a faint noise and occasionally see a little bit of movement in the rubbish. And Vila, being that close to the ground and with your background, um, you're able to tell that there's probably some rats in that rubbish.
Oh, rats. Good eating.
And
How many rats?
uh, enough to be of concern.
I know it. Okay.
And
Vila, you should poke that.
looking at Vila, you're a little closer to see the fountain. The fountain has a small amount of water in it. It's very cloudy, but you can see a glimpse of an amulet.
Thing in the water, guys.
You know what to do.
Hehe. Take the step.
Do it, Anakin.
Okay, let's start with you taking the step. And we don't need the lady and her pet anymore.
I will be right back.
You want to make an initiative roll before you go?
Too late. Oh, maybe not.
Okay, Vila, as you start getting into the rubbish and actually having to stand on it to get to the fountain, you see that all this rubbish really starts to become alive with movement.
Woohoo.
And I need you all to roll for initiative, please.
Rats are really good eating.
Yes, they are.
And I'm going to make yours.
We'll send the cat in first.
No, you sent the lizard in first.
The cat is not an in-your-face fighter.
And
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty,
Be
kitty.
careful, bird. I will eat you.
Vila,
There's a
just for ease, we're going to start with you, but you see the swarm of rats
Oh,
come out of the, out of the rubbish.
the rat.
The rats. The rats.
R-
Good morning, said tenor.com.
Vila's reaction. Before everybody else says, oh shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
She's got a plan
You-
for those rats.
You hear Farragon's stomach growl.
Ah,
And especially
I will.
two little beady eyes open up. And Vila's like, yes! And the two or three open up. Fager's like, alright. And then 1,000 more eyes open up, like, I'm starting to rethink my decisions in life.
I'm gonna go wait in the other hallway. I'll see you guys in a minute.
so, I got my great axe out.
Maybe they're friendly rats.
Oh, I haven't seen too many of those. And I'm going to just take a nice good swing at the swarm right in front of me. Aha! And another swing. Better. And I'm going to rage.
You should have probably raged first.
Mm,
Don't do that.
Just thinking with the stomach first.
yes, that's exactly what she was doing.
Okay, and the swarm of rats, the blood that you drew just caused them to go into this blood frenzy. And, they start running all over you and so forth, and they're trying to bite you. And. What?
Her skin is just too thin.
Smacking them off me with my tail.
So anyway, they completely ran over you, and you were able to avoid getting any bites.
Know how to deal with rats.
And Algos, you are up.
Alright, I'll move in so I can get some vision.
It's rats. They're fuzzy. They have little noses and red eyes. They thirst for the blood of the innocent.
And the civilized.
And I guess I'll toll the dead. And they were injured, so...
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Blatter.
You killed my rats.
That is monstrous.
uh,
Let's trigger another trap. You or I will head down to the southern basin.
Hold on before you do that. Vila, you want to try and retrieve the amulet now?
Somebody want to, hang on to my tail?
No.
Really?
You'll be alright. Just reach in there. Probably. Oh, fine. I'll grab your tail. But don't say I've never done nothing for you.
Yep, and I'll reach in.
Okay, yeah, quite a sight. You're holding Vila up by her tail. She's reaching into
Dunk me!
to the fountain, and you manage to break out. There's this concentrated lime solution that's
Oh,
holding
lovely.
it. So you would know this beforehand. So do you want to take some kind of protection, or you just want to take the 1 hit point of damage?
Take
Good
the
morning.
hit
Could you
point.
please clean this water for us?
What?
I'll take the hit point. It's not
That's
gonna...
the digitation. It can clean things.
We'll have to wait till my round.
Clean it!
I don't know why, but the whole holding the tail so you can get it. It's like, why do I get the sudden anime tail, ear, horn vibe?
Well, I mean, to be entirely honest, this is not the first time I've grabbed a kobold by the tail. The last time I threw them out of a 4th-story window.
I was
Long
gonna
story.
say, I might have to hear that story sometime, but maybe not.
Okay. You grab the amulet, and you get a little bit of burning on your fingers, but it's nothing that you haven't or can't handle. And this amulet is made out of brass, and it's engraved with the words Lord of Snails. And it's worth about 65 gold pieces.
Lord of Snails.
I didn't want to alarm anybody, but I think the people that once lived in this ruin were kind of weird.
No, you're right. They're weird. Oh, I'm
No.
gathering up all the rat bodies, too.
No weirder than the people currently occupying the room.
Ah,
That's true.
Yeah.
I've
As a-
encountered a crayfish, I don't know, a mermaid, something,
I think it's a bit better than going
and a
to the dwarves
vampire.
hole. Their secret doors have secret doors that have secret doors.
Ah, yes, I heard about that.
That was just annoying.
You guys will be back in a minute.
Say, Hadar probably wouldn't want me to tell you this, but he was very amused by the fact that you all kept running into secret doors.
So I'm gonna run back to the crayfish, and I'm gonna give him 3/4 of my rat booty.
Okay, the crayfish is surprised that, rat's generally not on the menu, but you're not being hostile, so the crayfish accepts it in the manner that it was given.
Yes.
Don't forget to give some to the lady.
And your eye,
Well, when we go back that way,
getting closer, you can see that there are indeed ripples in the fountain, and the water is just filled with algae, but you can see what it is that's causing the ripples. Um, there are a couple of bullfrogs, and you see a shitload of tadpoles in the water that's creating the ripples.
your turn to reach in.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. It's just frogs.
Okay.
They're pretty good eating too.
And um, you've got a set of stairs leading into a central chamber that you can tell is flooded. You can see a dark, foul pool covering the entire floor. A central hall flanked by narrow aisles is defined by 2 rows of massive square columns. And the walls are coated in slime, and there are glowing silver lines etched across them. And from what you can see of the chamber walls, the stone appears to be crudely worked. And in the toward the center of the pool, you can see 2 corroded bronze braziers standing there. And there's 2 broken urns around them, and each one apparently was about 4 foot tall, that are poking up out of the water. And in the darkness on the western wall appears to be, the northern wall, there appears to be an enormous growth of this overall greenish hue that gives off the same silverly gleam as the slime trails.
Lord of Snails.
Yeah, remind me what that necklace said again. Lord of Snails.
Lord of Snails.
So there's a good chance that there is, in fact, a snail in this room.
The Lord of Snails.
Yes, it would not do to forget his title.
That's right.
Be rude. Well, I guess we'll just wander our merry butts into this water then.
I have an idea first.
Yeah? What's that?
How good's everybody's throwing arms?
Decent? Why?
Grab a rat and start throwing.
What?
Gonna
Throw
stick my
rat
toe
into
in.
room. See what happens.
Okay. Your eye will take one of the dead rats, just kind of give it a disgusted look before tossing it into the water.
Okay, it hits the water with a splash and a plop, and it disappears under the water.
Gonna eat that.
Looks like water to me, boys.
Then you can go first.
You test it this time.
Great. And Uri ventures into the room with his blade drawn.
Tell us how deep it is.
About
At
4
back.
feet.
Let's see.
Varian is distinctly unhappy about the
Um,
situation.
The water in the central area of the floor is roughly 2 feet deep. And it's very slippery, so we're going to say it's difficult terrain.
Nobody lives forever.
So yes, I venture on
Okay.
into the room, creeping along.
Oh, hey, I have natural explorer, so difficult terrain does not slow groups travel.
What?
But if it's in your favored terrain, though, correct?
Um,
Is a slime-covered
oh,
underground
sorry.
pyramid your favored
I-
terrain?
I didn't read the entire thing. While traveling for an hour or more in your favored terrain. Sorry, no, forest is my favorite terrain. My bad.
It's okay.
He's a shut-in.
I was gonna worry about you if this was your favorite terrain.
Okay, you're stepping forward. The cat that doesn't like water is getting very wet and running around the room.
I wasn't
Buzzing
paying
around the
attention. Sorry.
Good morning, you and Uri. Can I get you to make a perception check? Okay, both of you all can see that there's some movement in the water. And coming out.
Something touched my leg!
Farts.
At least we're not in a trash compactor.
Coming out of the water is this giant slug.
Yeah. Lord of snails.
We will call him Terry.
He reveals himself. I'm gonna toss him a rat.
Okay.
Okay, Vila,
You're the Lord of Snails. You just been chilling in your crib, and some kobold walks up to you and throws a rat at you.
Smacks a rat in your face.
and
I'd like to. Son of. Oh.
We'll hear splash, 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 splash.
Like slips, falls in, and splashes.
It's
and
not like
Flails
that.
a bit, you know, trying to right himself.
Lots
Vila,
of swearing in Tabaxi.
Climbs on top of it, like on top of the snail. It's like, whoo, finally got out of there.
Oh god.
Vila, you toss the rat and it hits the water, and the slug's looking at the rat as it's sinking, and then it looks over at you, and it's time to roll for initiative.
That makes no sense. Everybody knows
Why?
that
Why
snails
would you do
love rats. Like it's their primary source of food.
in an underground.
Seriously?
Wow, I can't wait to see you in like actual battle. That's where you're gonna kill it.
Your
Tech, why don't
your
you
luck
change your
has
dice
followed you.
colors?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice jail.
Lord have mercy on us.
I can't remember how to do that. Such a pathetic excuse.
Top right hand corner.
The palette.
Yep,
Yeah,
got it.
that
All
little
right.
thing.
Go with,
It's like the roughest night so far, and he hasn't been hit.
Yet.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not missing any HP either.
Give me
Yeah.
a minute. Wait until my rage triggers, then we'll see.
Change the dice color to bright blue to simulate water.
You thought
Yeah.
the slug was going to be the encounter for this room, but it's not.
Okay, you're up.
He has disrespected my friend by not accepting her gift of rat. So I am going to spank his booty. Uri takes his great blade, shuffles through the water towards it, and he's going to swing his sword. Oof!
Nice.
That one missed though.
Save some for me.
Okay, Vila.
See.
And you are
Guess
currently raging. FYI.
Yes. Because I wasted another rat. And going to do what she does best. Oh, wait a minute. I get advantage for pack tactics. And now, once again, we do what we do best.
Throw rats at people?
And second attack. Ooh. This might hurt.
Ooh.
Just a little bit.
And done.
And you hear him say his name, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce. I am Lord of the Snails, and you throw a rat and attack me, I will dissolve you all in acid. And Vila, you see the pseudopod come flailing at you. And
That doesn't sound good. Wow.
I thought he was going to use acid.
This is not as much fun as I remember acid being.
and with that, you see another pseudopod come at your eye. And that one misses too.
How
And-
dare you disrespect my companion by not accepting her gift of rat?
He's been asleep for a while. Give him a break.
I'm imagining he's got two snail-like eyes, which is flipped around, so he's seeing things, opposite directions. Like,
Cross-eyed.
looks at each other, goes, "Oh," and uncrosses his eyes.
Too bad it's not a flail snail.
And you're up.
Question.
Good morning.
Do we want him alive?
Yes.
Okay then.
I'm not really in the mood for murdering someone because they took offense to being hit with a dead rat.
I don't really know any better.
will cast suggestion on Mrs. Snail.
Man, he's not having a good day.
Oh, it could be
And
good.
he
Arrogant.
yells out, "Swinging swords was an act of friendship. We are trying to be friendly. You are going to be friendly to us." So that's his thing, just saying. He wants to be friendly to us.
And what did you hit him with?
Suggestion.
Oh, okay.
So he will follow my command for the best of his ability for the next 8 hours.
Yes, I
Be friendly to
punched
us.
all of my friends in the face.
Are you going to announce that, or are you going to let Tech go?
No, and he just said that out loud, so everybody heard that.
Okay.
Then Farragon just pops around the corner and shoots the guy in the face with an arrow, killing him.
All right, so I'm gonna pop over to this other column here.
I'm the friendliest motherfucker in this group.
And he's going to roll a 10.
Shut up. Okay, here we
I
go.
believe. I believe.
Mother. At least it hit.
Good lord, how do you have a +9?
Oh, dude. My short bow is my +1 weapon.
So you've got like...
He probably has archery as his fighting style too.
I do.
Oh,
If he's
yeah,
a
that would...
ranger, so that's +2. Proficiency's +3.
And the 14
Stat.
would have hit.
Magic.
What part of I do not want a dead snail do you not get?
All right, hold on a second. I gotta look at one thing here real quick.
Stop rolling to attack!
No. Why?
No, I mean, you've already rolled to attack twice. You don't have triple attack.
Actually, I might. Hold on a second. Because I do have an ability that if I attack on my turn, I get a third attack. But I don't remember exactly what the...
I think that's if you, on the first turn, if you're attacking before the enemy, I think you get an extra attack. I think.
that might be it.
You're a range of what?
Gloomstalker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you attack on during the
Yes,
first turn of combat,
Yep.
before
It's a
the
Dread
enemy is
Ambusher.
taking their attack. Yeah.
Yeah, so all right, cool. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving damage on the table.
Did
Did I not roll
well,
damage that time?
no, you did not. So you need a damage roll.
Son of a... Wow, I am an idiot. All right, here we go.
Like I said, you rolled to attack 3 times.
There, all right. Oh, wait, I did roll for it. Just cancel that 6 damage then, because it...
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
You-
you
I did.
rolled,
I did.
You
Nice.
rolled and hit and rolled and hit.
And then rolled and hit again, because I was an idiot.
Right.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay. At least you agreed with me.
All right. So, am I hitting this thing?
We want it alive. Just hit it over the head with a hammer. And cry out that it's a non-lethal attack. So whenever you bash their brains all over the floor, it won't kill them.
I summon the powers of gods and can raise mortals from the dead, and you want me to hit the snail with a hammer.
Yeah. Essentially, we're doing it the Batman way. You know, he doesn't kill them; he just leaves them crippled and in hospital for
There's
weeks or months or
blood
years.
of divine beings in my veins, and yet you bring me down into this tunnel to hit this snail with a hammer.
Are you going to hit the snail with a hammer or not?
Probably not.
Then give me
Fine.
that. I'll do it.
I'll hit him in the head with my mace.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethally. As I
Bring
very
out-
lazily and roll my eyes very sarcastically. As very well.
Good morning. Just got both hands up in the air. Like, did no one listen to what he just said?
Ooh, good morning or the snail?
Good morning. He's like, hands up. He's like, was no one listening to me? Look.
Yes,
I was
we
doing
are.
it non-lethally.
You
as is the
said
plan.
that swinging our swords at him is a gesture of friendship. I'm just trying to be friendly.
My
Okay,
God.
let's see what Vilas
Eat the rat.
your eye's going to do.
And now I'm going to be really friendly. Super fucking friendly.
You heard him, Mr. Snail. We are non-lethally attacking you.
I non-lethally beat him unconscious.
Oh my God. Wow.
That was the most non-lethal 24 damage I have seen.
Right in the gonads.
All right. I'm gonna pull out the amulet that I found.
We're not even swinging our weapons anymore. We're just kicking him while he's on the ground.
Are we gonna put
Well, I
like a
haven't-
saddle on him and ride him? What's the point
Oh
of this?
yes. Give me ramming speed.
It's a
A
snail.
speed that snails are well known for.
Hey, you've
I'm-
seen Turbo, right?
Oh, God.
We paint
I'm
his
gonna-
shell red and he goes faster.
I'm going to hold up the amulet that I just found and just say, "Hey, is this yours?"
As we're beating him with with weapons. Hey.
Well, I heard what Good Morning said, and then everybody started doing non-lethal damage. So I'm just asking the question.
Is that gonna do it for your turn?
Yes.
Slapping the shit out of him with the flat of my blade.
friends, please don't hurt me no more. I surrender. I know what you seek, and I will give you safe passage.
Well, I
Really?
think at this point you don't have that much of a choice now, do you?
Wait, how do you know what we seek when we have no idea what we're seeking?
We are seeking a snail mount.
Well,
Good morning.
He
Proceeds
is-
to put both hands against the wall and says, whack! Whack! Whack!
he is Lord of the Snails. Maybe he knows something.
Maybe if you eat him, you will be Lord of the Snails.
Let's
Oh, I don't want to be Lord of the Snails.
let's not go full 40k orc with this, okay?
Akuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Slimy yet satisfying.
Yeah, okay. Your rival lower his blade. We're just trying to get out of the ruins. We didn't mean to beat you half to death and hit you with a dead rat. Do you know which way is out?
You say covered in his blood.
Yeah.
And
Excuse you, it's slime.
let's see.
Dude, he's right there. That's kind of offensive.
That we've been to. Yes, I know you're seeking the tomb of Hurricane. HU, I'll even copy that into the chat.
Uri looks at the others like, I don't know that name. Do you guys know that name?
The Tomb of who?
We came here looking for.
I know what you come looking for. You come looking for great treasure.
I'm glad someone knows why we're here.
Yeah, we were coming to look at this ruin that was fabled to be mostly undisturbed, and then we found out there was,
Disturbed.
well, with
And the
vampires,
occupants are too.
with a vampire, because that was the only one.
Yes, we have found a grand total of one vampire.
And we've made friends with just about everything else except the rats.
Yeah.
Sorry about the rat.
You did. You do you still have the rest of the rats?
Yeah,
Okay,
I gave
keep
some
going.
of them to the crayfish.
We might have
our
to hit
friend.
some people with them later.
Well, I was thinking about dinner.
And your eye will look back to Tekuz is Tek Atal.
Do you mind if we call you Terry?
I'm gonna call him Big T.
Big
Friend,
T.
you can call me whatever you want.
Do you have any other friends here? Or just you?
No, I don't get out much, so I have a very limited social life, and Wi-Fi when you're in a flooded room is a joke.
I am noticing a pattern here of nobody ever leaving their room.
Yeah.
It's like a
Do
bunch
you
of
know if you have
angry
any
teenagers.
large stock of butter and garlic by chance? Just for an unrelated reason.
Garlic?
No, it doesn't keep well in the water.
Is this pendant yours?
Oh yes, where did you find my pendant?
Was in, and I tell them, the fountain. It was just next door, basically.
Oh, well, if you give it to me, I'll tell you how to find the tomb that you seek.
I'll,
Sounds
I
good.
thought
to
he
me.
was going to
reason
do
he's
that
our
for
friend.
us anyways, though.
I'll
because
look
we nearly
around at-
beat him to death.
everybody else, and
Give him the pendant. We're not here to rob people.
yeah.
Living people, anyway. There's an expiration date when their pulse stops.
Right. I'll hand it over.
Okay, and he gratefully, or it gratefully accepts the pendant from you, and true to my word, I will give you safe passage and directions on how to get to the tomb. It's really easy. Go through the door at the far end. Go down the corridor. You'll come to another door, and then that is the tomb that you seek.
We
Is
were gonna do
everybody
that
writing
anyway.
this
Can we
down?
explain?
So that's the secret he gave us.
Anybody
go
writing
into
this
the
down?
one set of doors and go down the hallway, and then we'll find it.
Can I?
Yes.
Can
So-
I? It's
Well,
my turn.
We would have
I'm
never
really
found this
annoyed.
place if he didn't tell us.
I think
can
that was
roll to
worth-
attack, please.
You
We're
know
gonna
what?
do that anyway.
Why would
I-
you do that?
I've had quite enough of this room. Let's just continue onward.
I think almost just for that we should beat him.
Agreed.
Like just for like, hey, give me this and I will tell you that the one remaining door leads to where the tomb is.
Uriah is just gonna shake his head in disgust and head towards the other side of the room.
I already
It's
have
an
an arrow
interesting
notched.
way to do business.
I have an arrow notched. I'm really having a trouble with letting him live after that.
It's just really principle at this point. I
Right.
don't necessarily mean the thing any harm, but I mean, come on.
Looks at Vila. I thought we were murder hobos.
No,
I'm a
no.
murder hobo. I don't appreciate the being led on that he's got some big secret and literally it's, hey, go out the only other door left in my place.
This
We
is
gave
like-
we gave him loot to
We
tell
gave
us
him-
to use the one set of doors.
Well, I was
Completely-
worried about.
To be completely fair, it does have his name on it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Lord of Snails.
Okay.
He just happened. Not all snails are the same.
I can't pronounce his name.
You
Tesla
climb,
Copal.
you climb the stairs and you can see water running down the center of the stairs, and you're at a set of closed double doors.
Uriah just has this exasperated, disgusted shaking of that going on as he reaches out to open these doors.
I'm like just happy and glad to be here.
Okay, the doors open, revealing a long corridor running north and south with a stream of water going down through it. And
Oh
unlike,
boy, we never would have found it.
unlike most of the other streams, this one seems to be flowing just a little bit faster.
Good morning lets Terry know that there's a crayfish up a few corridors away who would like a friend if you want some company.
Oh, thank you. I'll have to check in on him. And this entire passageway is slime covered, and there's condensation on the walls, door, and ceiling. And as you're walking, some of it's dripping down on you, and you hear the quiet sound of dripping and splashing echoing in the corners and in the corridor. And as you round the corner, you see a door. It's tightly sealed, and it appears to be warped outward and
Oh, boy.
wedged shut.
I
And
am so not smart enough for this.
the door hinges are mounted on this side.
Uriah will walk up to the door. He'll look at it jutting out. He'll look down at the floor to check which way the water is flowing.
From underneath the door down the hallway.
Farragut at this
Stop
point
it.
is like, yep, he's dead.
Well, this is where the tomb is supposed to be, right?
That is what he said. But you know what? Call me crazy, but I'm not really keen on just believing the word of a snail we beat half to death.
We should open up the door.
All right, good morning. Come over here and open up this door.
Before they do that, Farragut exits the door, exits that hallway, and shuts the other doors.
If anybody actually tries to open this door, I'm going to hit them.
Oh, but not the snail.
Oh no, we're going to go beat the crap out of him as soon as we're done here. Believe me.
Okay.
How strong is the flow coming from underneath the door?
It's got a little pressure to it. It has current.
Is there
The door.
anything like around the door indicating? Is it safe? Is it dangerous? Is it just like the door is jutting out and there's water seeping out from under it?
The door is bulging towards you. And
Yeah,
there
okay,
is
we're definitely not opening this door. Everybody
Yeah.
turn around.
There's other doors we can check.
Find me that fucking snail.
It's the tomb that you were seeking.
Where's the snail? The snail is gone.
There is also like the door over there that we walked by in order to, trade treasure for this snail to go through this side of the door.
Where's that fucking snail at? I'm gonna turn it into Vila's mount.
He's probably gone. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, huh?
Yeah. You're looking around, but you're not seeing the snail.
Point of order, I was actually standing right here, and I had line of sight onto the snail while I was in here.
Yeah, but you were
That-
I was
busy
looking at
closing the
him.
door.
Have you seen
No.
that meme where Homer Simpson just kind of fades into the bush?
He just slowly sank into the water. I'm sure he's still in the room.
Okay, so what I do is I notch an arrow, I lob it in that direction so that it'll come down right into that where the he was at before.
I mean,
And
seriously, how fast can he be?
the
It's
arrow
really,
goes plop.
it's really not worth getting upset over. I mean, we beat the shit out of him. He tricked us. It's all good. Let's just go.
I mean, he does leave a trail.
Yeah, but he's in water.
Let's just go. Come on, guys.
Eldest first to die.
There was
Uh,
another. Yeah, there was another door up this way.
uh, yes.
Good morning throws an eldritch blast or two at the door just to see what happens as he's walking away.
Ooh,
No, it's a bad idea, but it's like
Wait. Which door? The one that's bulging?
the one that's bulging.
So
One?
Just
Why?
you would
It
need
fires out,
line.
crushes his bones.
You
his
would
hollow
need
bird
line of
bones.
sight. So you would have to
Yeah.
be right there when
Yep.
you fire the Eldritch Blast. And
Meanwhile, the rest of the party is circling around from the other side.
I'm just imagining
Where's that
Yorick
snail?
you
just
hit
gets
the
a sixth
door
sense.
with the Eldritch Blast, and the door just kind of absorbs the hit, and you can see the vibrations, and then all of a sudden, you can just hear creaking and cracking, and
And he
the
books it.
door
As
explodes, and here comes this wall of water all the way down. And let's see, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
and as this is happening, Yorai is opening the door that he's at to see all the water rushing out of the room towards Good Morning.
You are indeed correct. You see steps going down to a flooded room that suddenly is not flooded anymore. And,
ow.
okay, let's see. Good morning. You missed your saving throw. And let me get one more strength or athletics from you.
Athletics. It's a little bit better.
Okay, you do get hit by the wall of water, and let's see, you're there. So the wall of water hits you about 5 feet as you're running from it. It knocks you flat and pushes you all the way down the wall, and unfortunately you take
Yorai just looks on with disgust as the water drains out of the room.
you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from getting hit by the massive amount of water. And
Also, the snail is no longer affected by my spell.
He
and,
does not.
Gone.
He does not think that swords equal friendship anymore.
and as the water rounds the corner, you manage to reach out and you grab a hold of the door frame, and that stops you from being washed into the room and down the stairs. And, after 10-15 seconds, there's no more massive amount of water coming down the hallway.
But there is an angry-looking samurai rounding the corner.
Which corner?
You do.
Just starts slowly
What
stepping on his head
in
under
the
the water.
name of the gods do you think you're doing?
Where did you come from?
He just turns around and he walks back towards the end.
I'll be there in a minute. And good morning. Please take the long way.
Okay, good morning. As you start to move across the room, you see movement in the water, and I need initiative rolls, please, people.
This is brilliant.
This is bad.
I think it's perfect, honestly.
D&D at its finest.
Exactly. This is
my
this is
Don't
D&D.
split the
Let's-
party.
We're gonna put a bell on you after this encounter.
Just glad it
Okay.
wasn't me.
Since Good Morning's the only person in the room, Good Morning, you see the water start to move, and up comes this giant snail again. And
Terry!
yeah, so what would you like to do?
Big T, no!
Well,
Escargot.
Oh, and you can't see in the dark either.
And we're all gone. Oh, wait,
Oh.
but this is glowing.
Yeah, your eye has the torch.
we'll Eldritch Blast him in the face if possible. Miss. Second attack or second hit. Just as bad.
Oh, no.
Points up in a random corner of the wall. What was that? And then proceeds to move the extra way towards the exit.
Usually you do that before you shoot the blast at them.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I assume that we hear all this just down the hallway?
No, not really.
We're still arguing about the snail.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where
Where'd that fucking snail go?
there wasn't there one. Isn't there one more door we haven't gone through?
Yes,
yeah.
there is.
That's pretty much my turn.
And good morning. You see the snail move closer to you, and
He's got a movement speed of 5.
ooh, no.
I don't mean like 5 squares per turn. I mean like 1 square per turn, alright?
It says who?
Yeah.
It's a snail.
Hey man, I've got a speed, I've got a climb speed, and I've got a swim speed. But good morning. You see your buddy look at you, and you see some mouth movement, almost like he's chewing on a wad of chewing tobacco. And he looks over in your general direction, and he proceeds to spit at you. And you are able to dodge out of the way for half damage, but this acid hits you. And with that, he's going to move back out of the way.
That could be 40 damage.
Your eyes
Or no,
just
or no,
sitting in the now
32,
empty water
32.
chamber. You know, I think that there was another door behind the lady with the pet eel back in the other.
Yes, you do have
Yeah.
a door behind the lady with the pet.
All right, let's go see.
Yeah, yes, we
We're
should
just
head there.
gonna. We're just gonna.
What a quick.
Anybody?
Well, I mean, what? Yeah, that's what we're doing, right? We're going up, guys. This way.
Yep,
Yep.
we're going that way.
All right.
Your
I'm
eyes
enjoying every minute of this.
Your eyes just waiting for Good Morning to catch up with the group.
I can't believe
Equally
that snail
cursing his
is
boss.
so fast. For sure, we should have ran into it by now.
Farragon.
I imagine Yori's going to have a word with his boss when he gets back.
So there's
Thank you.
no way I know what's going on down there with Good Morning.
Nope. So just get walking,
No.
She
or
screams.
you can wait here with me.
Unless your snail sense is tingling.
Well, I mean, I do have big ears, so I could hear, right?
No.
Oh.
Each of these squares is 5 foot of movement. He's at least over 100 feet away.
Oh well, I just keep going. I follow the rest of the group.
Through this much wall.
All right. Good morning.
Okay. Continue that way. Bonus action. Hex the. I will cast Hex on the snail.
Now, have you tried screaming for help?
You hear very loudly. I thought we were friends.
We are.
Okay, first attack.
Got a missed opportunity there. Go to scream. Bad
Second
touch!
attack.
Bad touch!
Okay.
Or even
both
just
hit.
help.
Oh, you shot him.
Need any help?
Okay, now that we're out of combat, what are you going to do? Good morning. You have defeated the King of Snails all by yourself.
Single-handedly.
Grabs the
Yep.
pennant.
He was at full HP the whole time.
Yep, he wasn't beaten nearly to death right before at all.
Yeah. Good morning. Proceed to grab the pennant. Back off the snail.
And you have the pendant.
Okay. Why can't I move?
I don't know. Why can't you move?
I don't know.
Could it be the crippling weight of beating a snail half to death?
No, I literally can't move my. Now I can move my token.
Oh,
Yeah,
this was all Good Morning's plan to just keep the necklace himself. That's all this was.
Have you guys seen Lord of the Rings? You know what Gandalf does? You know, tells everyone to run away. Kill
Run
the
away
main
from the
boss.
Balrog. Let me kill the Balrog and get all the experience for it.
Gets all the XP, yeah.
And he levels up to a white wizard.
And then proceeds to take the long way around, like at a brisk pace. He goes, and he gives back the pennant to Vila. Here, he wanted you to have it before he passed. And he continues walking up.
Passed. Wait,
Wait.
what?
He died?
We'll follow after Good Morning.
we didn't kill him.
Explain. I need an explanation.
I thought we all agreed we were not going to kill him.
I didn't kill him. Good morning. Is there something you would like to share with the rest of the class?
I don't know why you have to go against the group like that.
Terry had a different opinion on the subject.
Uh-huh.
Don't put this all on him. This was your plan.
Does anyone have a bell? Matter, I'm putting a leash around you.
It'll never work.
No, it won't.
You lost Vila's mount, so you're going to have to replace it.
I don't believe you. Good morning.
He attacked me first.
Uh-huh.
He attacked us all first.
Lucky for you, I don't really care. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Oh, and try not to beat the poor lady half to death.
No, I like
Wait.
the old lady.
Yeah, we're not. She's got a cool pet.
So is this our battle plan? Is this like plan A? We beat them nearly to death and then walk away and you finish them off?
Actually, it's been that we make friends with everything except the snail. That's kind of racist of us.
You know what the worst part is? My samurai here worships the god of war, right? Tempest. And he's just exasperated by this entire adventure so far.
Hey,
He
man.
can't be happy with killing a snail.
Oh, too funny.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'll walk up to the water bank here and look around to see if the lady's around.
We should ask permission.
That's what I'm doing.
Yes, and before you ask permission, do you mind if we take 10 minutes here?
That's probably
Yeah,
a good
sure.
idea.
All right. We'll
Getting
see.
way too sober for this group.
Yeah, it's time for a refill.
Yeah, I need a beer myself. See you in a bit.
Yes, that's the
government
level
have
of-
boats out there and they kill anybody who gets close to the edge just to find out. And I'm always like, well, why?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, why? What?
What's the
what
big
do they
secret?
Well, obviously, it would be dangerous if they fell off, so they have to kill them before they can.
That's
Has
right.
anybody read or seen Terry Pratchett's Discworld?
I'm familiar
No.
with it, but I haven't actually read through it all.
Yes.
So a giant turtle
Giant
with
turtle.
giant
yeah.
elephants on its back holding up the Discworld, essentially the flat world.
They don't want anybody to know that this is actually Discworld.
Well,
It's-
that's perfectly believable.
It's kind of like the we didn't go to space, or we don't go to space or the moon.
Oh yeah, we
People-
didn't go to the moon.
I
Yeah.
believe that. I believe the initial moon landing was fake, but we've definitely been there since. They were just
So-
doing. They were just doing that shit to one up the Russians.
It doesn't matter, really. I mean, Jormungandr is going to come up and eat the world anyway, so... Doesn't
Well,
matter.
that's-
That was the entire Cold War, which is who is the biggest dick contest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. They totally faked that shit just so they could whap their dicks across the Russians' face.
All right. So there's a YouTube channel called Mega Project. Check it
Oh,
out.
Mega
And, like, yeah, 75% of the videos is the shit they did in the during the Cold War. It's crazy.
Have you heard of the show Big, Bigger, Biggest?
I have not.
Essentially, it's a show where they go, here is the massive thing we've built. Here are the 6 or 7 steps that took us to get there, you know. We need to figure out this. We like this material, this process, this design. And it goes, you know, now we've figured out how to dig tunnels without it collapsing. The next problem is, how do we get the oxygen down to stop people from suffocating? And it just goes like that. Yeah. So big, bigger, biggest.
I'm gonna have
Just
to check
sounds
that
like a
out. That
penis
sounds
measuring
awesome.
contest. That's all that sounds
Yeah,
like
it's
to
like
me.
I got a totally different idea from the title.
Yeah, yeah. Like that title, like it's like easily like if I came out with a movie and called it that, that's what people are gonna think of, not this other bullshit.
Nice.
Hey, wait, Winter, quick. Is that you? Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to talk about your HP maximum. Actually, for this game, it's we all have max HP. So
Oh, do we?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering. I was like, well, maybe if she has tough,
Yeah, no. So
you know, and
Fire-
like a 20 con or something, maybe.
Cleric should be like 8 plus their con modifier.
So yeah, 45 is what I should be then.
Yeah, so you got a plus
Wait,
1 con.
Is that right? 5 times
Yeah.
8. Yeah,
you
45.
got a +1 con as a cleric.
Sorry, plus 2. I'm a plus 2. You are right.
We're at level
So 50.
5.
Yeah, so 40 because I'm a D8.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
5 times 4, 40, and then yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was looking at my dex at +1 when I was thinking that.
Okay. All right. So I think we're all back. If we're done talking about biggest, thickest. You find it
And
rising
thickest.
when I talk about my friend biggest, thickest.
Monty
Maximum
Python.
Dickus.
I just don't understand what's so funny about.
Okay, now we're done talking about peens.
It's like during the short break, all the characters who
YouTube,
had
I
the upper health, it's
I
currently having like
enjoyed you.
testosterone shots.
We've just relapsed into Monty Python. You know, it's time to move on.
It's nice
And
to know
now
that all
for
the winter mutes groups are like, you know, like come up with different phrases that could be Pornhub titles. It's like the other
no
group is very
kidding.
similar. It's clearly a DM thing, not the group.
I
So I'm
am
glad to
just
know that.
giving up on YouTube and I'm going to Pornhub.
And now for something completely different.
Yes.
Something we hope you'd really like.
You're back in the beach room and you're not seeing
What am I doing?
Dasa or her pet currently.
Jack!
Is there a rock? Is there a rock around here that I can kind of toss into the water to see how deep it is?
It's deep.
Yes, and you can already tell.
I'll cast the light spell on a rock and just toss it to him.
Yeah, that's your
Sorry,
third.
So I toss it in.
Okay, the rock hits the water, and you can see the part that you hit, it sank down about 12 feet.
Do we see her and her eel?
That is super deep.
Yeah, I want to open that door though. But I'm a cat.
No.
Cats don't like water.
Good
Currently,
morning
you
sticks his
do
head
not.
underneath the water. He sticks his head out and he goes, "Flower, are you still there?"
Oh my god.
I think she's gone, guys. Let's just go ahead and cross.
If you really want to get her attention, I mean, just if you want to, just pee in the water.
Just gotta swim
No.
I hate to ask, but good morning. Did you pee in the water?
No.
I jump on Vila's back.
Vila is like 2 feet tall. What the fuck, man?
2.5 feet tall.
She was the only one left. Oh wait, no, I didn't see you. Okay, all right. I'll jump
There
on,
you go.
Yeah, I'll jump on Algos's back.
That's
So, because
better.
I don't want to get wet.
Oh, too funny. Okay, you go to the door. It does have keyholes, but they are not locked. And opening the door reveals a flooded corridor. And right before you got to the door and opened it, you were able to find the floor of the room that hadn't collapsed. And
Cool.
so basically you were at normal height at the door. And when you open it, the water's still about 3 foot tall from where you're at. And it's very cold.
Oh, goody.
And you can see that the corridor continues north before it goes west.
Is this
I'm gonna-
standing water or does it have a current?
It's standing water.
I'm gonna reach down to pick up Vila and put her up on my shoulder.
Oh. Thanks.
And the further you go down the hallway, the less deep the water becomes.
I'm just kind of nudging Algos in the sides with the heels of my paws.
Although when we come across lava, we get to stand on the back on your guys' backs.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put Vila back down.
you put Vila down, climb the top of the stairs, and ahead of you can see a set of double doors.
Doors.
I look back at Algos and Farragon just kind of grappling with each other. Are you two okay?
I think I need to speak to HR.
There's no such thing. You have no power here.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
And we're non-union, by the way.
We'll see when you're bleeding out who you come running to. Oh, please, Grave Cleric. Spare me from the cold specter of death.
I'm not sure I want a grave cleric to be doing that. He seems like he might be a little biased.
No, grave clerics are freaking awesome.
Okay.
Freaking awesome at putting people in the ground.
Next level, I get to ignore crits that he
Uh-huh.
rolls.
If you survive
If
to
you're
next
within
level.
30 feet.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Of
I
the
can
target.
ignore crits once I have adamantium armor.
Yeah, but I can ignore everybody's crits. By
Oh, well,
any
that's,
action. Yeah.
Wow.
You get crit?
Wait.
Nope.
Anyway,
I wasn't paying attention. Who said that about the crits? Next level?
we're Algosis.
No, the ranger. The ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gets it. He gets it.
All right. Farragon, you've had a good run, but that.
You've had a
addiction,
good
I'm
run.
just saying.
You've had a good run rolling 10s and below.
He is gonna kill your ass first.
No, it's coming. I know it's coming.
Okay.
You're just gonna roll natural 20s all day.
Yeah, we reach out to open this door up.
And you see a hallway that's 20 foot wide, has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. The walls are covered with frescoes. One wall depicts scenes of a battle between natives and invaders. That would be the east wall. The west wall depicts people questing for a new land. You can see their experiences during the journey, including crossing mountains and sailing over storm-tossed seas and receiving the guidance of their gods in battles to keep their homelands free. And in the center of the wall is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the land. And
Your eyes walking down the corridor, looking at all these things.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
down
Algos is
the
watching
hallway,
the ceiling and the floor and watching to see if they get skewered before he steps anywhere.
down the end of the hallway, you can see an archway curved in the form of twinning serpents. And beyond it, it continues on into the shadow. Into shadows.
Wait, that picture of the temple, that's not the temple we're in, is it?
You can't be sure, but
There's no
One
like
we're
you
under.
are
it
you are
looks like
here.
it. Yeah.
There's no like you are here, treasure is here. With
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would turn out to be a map, but nah.
Good morning. Elbows Argos in the ribs. Points at Farragon before and quietly clicks his fingers, and a spot on his butt suddenly turns quite brown and starts smelling quite badly. And then because he's like, it looks like he dusts his hands, going, "This should be fun."
Your eye turns back to look at the other end of the hallway. What are you all doing back there? Hurry up!
You're walking very fast.
like someone has the runs.
Wah wah.
I'd imagine after you stand still for about a minute, it starts to drift up.
Okay, Yuri.
Oh my god.
The hallway in front of you seems to continue on for about 20, 30 feet at least.
Keeping a bit of distance.
Prestidigitation, man. I can make things change color. I can make them become not clean. I can make them smell.
Hold up. What was that you said earlier, Winter, about twin serpents?
Yes, the archway is it's carved in the form of these twinning serpents.
Okay, see, I'm immediately suspicious when the DM goes into detail about something.
Serpents are cool.
You go first, Vila.
That is not a language that I am familiar with.
Either. I'm just gonna stop and look at the serpents, see if there's anything weird about them.
Can I get perception or investigation from you?
Wait, before you do.
He's gonna touch you.
Yes. You shall pray to the god of death.
Which
I'm
one?
okay.
Some of those guys get up to some kinky shit. You gotta be more specific.
Ooh. There's only so much the god of death can do.
I got a
He
max
could show
roll
you
on
the-
the D4.
He could show you the path, but you need to open your eyes.
Vela, everything looks totally clear.
Yeah, scales, heads, looks good.
Those are
Okay.
snakes, all right.
I don't think I did any better.
Oh, she did make her perception roll. Okay, yeah, Vila. You're not noticing other than it's just, great carving and so forth. Nothing's spooking you about the doorway, so you start to walk down the hallway. And
Stepped right in there.
as you get 5 feet, all of a sudden, it's like you walked into a wall.
She's dead, Jim.
So,
So I'm
I
still
take-
up here.
No, actually, you'd be down 5 feet.
Okay.
The corridor looks like it goes down for at least another 20, 30, 40 feet.
Oh.
But you've hit a wall.
A mirror?
An illusion, maybe.
Anyone that wants to can roll a perception.
Yeah, I want to check it out on this side.
Bless me with your holy fingers, devil man.
by the way, I've noticed the
Who wanted it?
BS,
You wanted
and
it, alright.
Too late.
Okay.
I take my tail, and wipe it off, and sling it at the back of Good Morning's head.
Nice.
Well, I mean, Vela, she really nailed it that second time around.
Yes, Vila. After walking into the wall, you have figured out that this is a cleverly painted mural that's designed to give the illusion of depth and reality.
Oh, wow. You guys, this is so cool.
So
We
full
put
on
so much
Indiana
more
Jones.
faith. We were like, magic, some kind of mirror. But it's
She
just a
literally
big
just
wall.
walked into a wall. Okay.
He just wily coyoted it.
Yeah.
Okay, and stepping over to either side of the archway, which you just did when you hit the wall,
Yes.
you have triggered a pressure plate
Oh, good job. Good job, me.
Oh,
and
sake.
a set of horizontal bars fall down out of the ceiling in the archway, and they have effectively trapped you.
Well, that sucks.
Vela, no!
Funny how I noticed the illusion, but I didn't notice the trap.
Vela, are you okay over there?
yeah, I'm fine. It doesn't appear to. I'm gonna check each of these dead ends.
Look for a latch or something. It's got to be on either your side or ours.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So yeah,
I
we'll
start searching for a latch on our side.
Oh, not so good.
Yeah, Vila, you're not finding anything with that roll.
Yeah, I'll search on our side too.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
that's 28.
Wah.
you're
Yes, you are not finding anything on your side, but it looks like with some effort, you might be able to get the bars up.
yeah, we'll have
Start-
to,
I tell her to start beating on the wall to see if it's a false
I'm gonna check this side too.
wall.
either of you have muscles. Come over
Oh,
here and shake hands
jeez.
with us.
And Vila,
I know Vela. She's not going to be able to big brain her way out of this trap.
Vila, you find another
Muscle
pressure
guys.
plate on that side of the room.
Another.
Yep.
Huh.
And stepping on it did trigger it, but it's already triggered.
So I have help and guidance, and I am rolling to get these bars out of the way with my athletics.
I need 2 of me, one to step on each plate. Yeah, there's 2 pressure plates here. Oh, we're lifting now.
Yes. Do you want to throw your
Quick
strength
question.
in as well,
Vila,
or
how much
athletics?
pressure did you need to put on that plate?
It had to be, let's see.
She's like 2 feet tall and weighs like 40 pounds. Not a lot.
As in, is
No,
she like,
even
put
less
foot
than
on,
that.
foot
But
off,
I got a lot of inventory. I'm carrying around more than I weigh.
You weigh less than one of my dogs, all right?
Yeah, 29 pounds. So I will help with the. It's a strength check.
You can do an athletics as well.
Athletics. Okay, that's better. Just not
And,
feeling it.
Well, between you and Yuri, that's enough to get the gates up to where you can slide underneath them.
All right, it's Yuri, not Yuri. I'm not Russian.
Sorry.
Yuri.
Yuri.
Gagarin.
Although if we keep calling him Yuri, his character might change.
Absolutely.
I'll get like mind control powers and plot to overthrow the USSR.
Okay, I didn't see any secret passageways or anything, but there's 2 pressure plates over there.
They were probably both just pressure plates for triggering this trap here. Did the passageway open up any?
Mm-mm.
No, it did not.
Nope, that's a mural right there.
It's
Wow,
the
that's a big word
Roadrunner
for me.
Tunnel.
That is a big word for you.
So we go.
I gotta sit down for a second.
Well, hang on a second. We didn't find any doors.
Now,
Well,
just
there's-
a reminder, in the center of the room, you do have the sun painting that you have not looked at. It's right there.
I was just thinking, we haven't. Like, if this is a dead end, there's gotta be more. What murals are all here again?
The pyramid with the sun shining on it.
It's from the entrance of this corridor. You've got it depicting their journey, crossing mountains, sailing overseas, getting guidance from their gods in battle. And then you have this painting of a pyramid with the temple atop it, and the sun is shining over the land. And anyone that would like to throw a perception check on the sun
I did, but I
mural
rolled a
is
2.
welcome to.
Praise the sun. All right, I grab Algos's hands and I force him to touch me with his guidance.
See, forced touching. That's why you got a 1.
It's that's a wall.
He's not into it. I'm sorry,
With-
Algos.
Paint.
Not that kind of priest.
I'm gonna pull the Birdman statue out and ask it.
Does
Which
anybody
anyone-
have a light?
It's an action figure, and I have a torch.
I have the light spell as well, so
Try that.
I cast light on it.
On the torch or the sun?
On the part of the mural where the sun is.
Okay, yes, and the sun starts glowing, and that extra little bit of glow, you realize that the portion that depicts the sun is separate from the rest of the painting. And
I'm gonna
Turn it or pull it out or something.
I
Press it in.
I'll have Yorai reach out and just kind of hit his fist on it.
Yes, as you hit your fist on it, it depresses just a little bit, and it opens a secret door.
Ooh.
I hate dwarves.
What? What? There's always one in a group.
And yes, you see the secret door, and opening it reveals a hallway that's leading west, and
Yorai just shakes his head at good morning.
wow, the hallway that it opens and reveals is actually 8 foot off the floor of the room that you're in.
Oh, I'm
What?
gonna need a boost. Definitely gonna need a boost.
Okay.
I have I just climb up with my 20-foot climbing.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and leverage myself up there. Should be pretty easy. And then I'll turn around to help other people up.
Yeah, I put my
Would you
I
like an
bend down and
athletic?
put my arm up. Arm
Would you
down.
like an athletics roll or anything, Winter Mute? Or the other Mute? The other Winter! God damn it!
DM.
Winter, quick, I demand you change your name.
No.
He is Algos here.
DM, would you like an ability check?
Yes, please. No,
Athletics?
I'm kidding. What are we doing an ability
Okay.
check on?
Climbing
Just
the
climbing in there.
Climbing in there and
One.
helping people up.
No ability check is needed. And
wall. All right, now
Oh.
I'll go up.
Oh, this is the end of this map, isn't it?
yes, it is. And
Algos, I help you up.
okay, we've got Vila.
Oh,
We've got Uri. And
Damn you, I'm not Russian.
your eye.
Your eye. My eye, goddammit.
Dragon, what's
That's
your
right.
AC?
Farragon, or sorry, my AC is 14.
I got 17.
As you start walking away, you hear a whoosh whoosh and a grab of the hook, as you're on the leg, holds you to the ground, and Good Morning gets his way up. It's like, whoops, wasn't aiming for you.
Oh, you're torturing the poor cat. Okay.
As long as nobody breaks out on
Just be glad you're not a dwarf, man. Just be glad you're not a dwarf.
Oh
Oh
God.
no, he'd have pecked my eyes out already.
Man, he loves dwarves. He was best buddies with Adar.
I think Dar would have a different recollection of those events.
Okay, you're through the door. Okay, you're in this corridor that has a very high ceiling, and it's decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. And two corridors branch off from the main hall, and the statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. Each head is 6 feet above the floor and 2 to 3 foot in diameter. And opposite the passage that leads yes, okay. You have a stylized head of a coyote. You have the head of a grinning bear. You have the head of a bison. You have what appears to be the head of an eagle with its beak open, and something is shining from within the eagle's mouth. So,
Fine.
let's see. Let me pull up a couple of tokens.
I'm sorry. What? Hey, this eagle-headed statue has something in its mouth. It's mine.
Okay, at the north end of the area. So that would be the coyote. And that would be the bison. And then the eagle head would be down there, and
Is this a new map, or are we still on the same map?
oh, I'm sorry, I never showed
there we
the
go.
map.
That's a new map.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, there's the hall that you see, and then there's the map that we're on. My apologies. And
We're no longer blind. Yay!
so, you've got these animal heads, and wait, I'm sorry, I'm gonna move somebody out of the way there. Vila, there is a bear that head where you just were, and I'm on
Rawr!
tokens. So you got bear, coyote, bison, and eagle heads mounted on the wall. The
All I
eagle
see is
does
black.
have something shiny within its mouth.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna
just go
look.
ahead and grab the obvious trap.
I'm gonna look at the bear.
Can you guys see anything? All I see is the icons. I don't see a map.
Yeah, I see the map. Click on your token, dude.
Yeah. I've clicked on it.
Double click on your right-hand token in your character sheet.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Maybe it's still loading for you?
Let me
Did-
close the window and reopen it. There we go. Closed it and reopened it, and it's working again.
We've got a passageway leading north, it looks like.
I'm gonna check out the bear.
Okay, and Vila, you're
Quick
looking at
question.
an intricately carved bear. Yes,
There's
good
another
morning.
passageway leading south. Good morning.
Do you want me to pull the trap where I and he's further and approaching the trap? Okay. Never mind.
What?
What?
Gorman was
What?
going to say you're using Mage Hand to trigger the trap, and then he saw the cat person approaching the trap and went, "Never mind."
Oh,
Yeah, you seem like, oh god.
Okay, very good. You can see that there is a nicely crafted golden bracelet. However, in order to remove it from the eagle's mouth, you're gonna have to stick your hand in to get it, or try some other method.
I use an arrow to put the arrow in the ring and try to slide it out. After I do an investigation check to see if it is trapped.
That is absolutely a trap. You don't even need
Wait. Let him roll his 20.
Yeah.
You mean let me roll the
The
less
10.
than 10?
No, look.
I got a 12. 'Cause I got a -1 intelligence.
You're pretty sure that it is a trap.
For good measure,
I didn't
the
even
woman
need
makes
to
a
roll.
tiny
Alright.
couple of gestures, and there's a sullen sound or a ticking sound coming from the bird.
Wait, what?
Prestidigitation, making a ticking noise come from the bird that he now just touched. For good measure.
I haven't touched anything yet.
Just say, I don't think you touched it yet.
Can I disarm the trap?
You're right. Take a
Um,
step back.
You can't see any way to easily disarm the trap, but studying it, it looks like when that the jaw is going to close.
Okay. So I take a few steps back. I pull my bow and I knock an arrow. I take
I don't
aim at
It's gonna
the
work.
bracelet. Well, might as well try, right? So can I
Let's-
shoot an arrow at the bracelet and see if I can knock it out at the mouth?
Yeah, call it high or low.
High. Sorry. Let me do it again. I'll do it again. So we're gonna go high again.
You are too late. Why are you rolling attack? You said high or low.
Go.
I'm rolling up for the bow attack to hit the thing, right?
You're wasting your good shots.
No kidding.
But there they are.
You did manage to hit it, and with the luck of the dice, you did manage to move the bracelet enough to where it's hanging out of the eagle's jaws on your arrow, just as the jaws slam shut and totally destroy your arrow, and the bracelet falls to the floor.
Missed
Sweet.
opportunity. You should have said
I
the
go-
bracelet shot out like a rocket and hit him in the head.
I go pick up the bracelet.
You know, we could have just asked Good Morning to use his mage hand to grab that.
Yeah, but I
Or
don't
the
that's like-
grappling hook he has as well.
Just
I have
literally
gotten-
anything
That he
but
just
that.
used and still has putting away. You know.
I have only gotten to use my short bow once tonight.
Just saying, we usually don't use that for triggering traps.
Wait, this is the first time that you've used your short bow, period. Not just
No,
It is
tonight.
against
only
the
ever
smell. I used it against the smell.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Yes, you reach down, you pick up the bracelet, and you get that magical feeling again.
Oh yeah.
It's cursed. I'm
Cursed.
calling it out.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see that this bracelet was it used to be something else. It was originally a ring or an earring or some other piece of rather large jewelry. And I really don't want to give this to you.
Giant toe ring.
Not a toe ring.
What's the,
Whoa.
the bracelet of eagle mouth?
It is a bracelet of rock magic.
Oh,
When you wear it, you get
That sounds
immunity to being petrified, and it allows you to cast Flesh to Stone as an action.
Oh,
I am
my
Mm.
that thing is
goodness.
3
sliding onto my wrist.
times only.
What's the drawback?
3 times only.
That's to say, that's a really strong spell.
I like the no petrify thing. That's
Yeah.
a nice thing.
Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility.
With great power comes great immunity.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I would kill for that petrification. I do have a berserker cleaver, so hey.
So, does anybody have identify? Because I've learned after the Berserker Cleaver, I'm not telling you the curse until you identify it or wear it.
So there is a curse. You can have it, Farragut.
He's already put it on.
Guys.
You know, I was gonna make the argument that I can actually remove petrification with my spells, so having a ring for defense would be good for me. But you know what? You go ahead. You go ahead and put that on.
He had second thoughts before he put it on. Right, second
In all seriousness, Algos, do you have identify prepared?
No.
I don't
Not
think
on
we
the
need-
cleric spell list.
Yeah, he doesn't have that one.
Do you
Wasn't
have-
very close to that one.
Forge does. Forge clerics would. but
Do
not
you
me.
have remove curse prepared?
Not prepared. I can get it.
You could
I slide it
turn
into my
the
inventory.
bird into stone. He just caused you to shit your pants, man. Grab the weapon, claim it as your
Oh,
own.
it's claimed, but it is in my inventory.
Hey, if you're not gonna wear that, give it to Yora. He likes to live dangerously. He's already got one curse. Why not another?
Wow.
Yeah, all right. I'll give it to Yori.
There we go.
Hey,
Turns
but
around
I
the
get to
corner.
claim.
Hey, that's a Medusa. Turns to stone.
I get to tell you what to use one of those petrifications on.
You know I can hear you.
Honestly, I'm half tempted to never use the petrification ability and just hold on to the immunity. That's really strong by itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding. No joke.
Although, watch the first Earth-based spell thrown at me cause me to instantly petrify or something like that.
Dude, the next room you're falling into lava and we're losing your body anyway, so I mean.
Okay, so who's actually taking the bracelet?
Yori.
Yeah, I give it to Yori.
I too like to live dangerously.
And it's worth it's a wondrous, very rare item. It's worth about 7,500 gold pieces.
Yowza.
The description doesn't actually tell me what it does. I'm going to assume that description is very spoilery.
Yes, extremely.
All right, I'll just remember that I have immunity to petrification and that
yes.
spell.
You are immune to petrification.
Did you put it on?
Do you have to attune to it?
Yes. Are you attuning?
I am putting on, I assume so.
Jeez.
Hey, it's a one-shot. This guy's either going to go down in flames or glory, so hey.
Okay.
So I assume we're taking a short rest.
You can. Oh, wait. Okay, when you wear it, it gives you immunity to being petrified, and it allows you to cast Flesh to Stone as an action. Okay. Once you have cast Flesh to Stone 3 times, the bracelet will no longer cast it. However, you can cast Stone Shape as an action up to 13 times.
Oddly specific.
And after the charges are worn out,
The user turns into a rock.
It loses its magic and it turns from gold to lead.
And you transform into an eagle head mouth and get stuck
Yeah.
to the wall hold again.
Sounds legit. All right. I want you all to
Oh,
know
shit.
that if I die, I blame you.
Well, if that was the curse, I should have just took it.
Somehow, I don't think we're going to get off that easily.
No, it's not.
There's got to be something else. Yeah, there's got to be something.
Okay, so you've got two passageways and the corridor that you're in left to explore.
Which way do you guys want to go? I've been leading till now.
Check out this.
All right,
This
follow
corridor.
the leader.
Yep.
Follow the V.
Okay,
Yeah, I
following-
follow the person with the biggest hit points.
Oh, so we're orcs now.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, that's me this time.
As you peer down, as you're walking down the corridor, and it winds, it does a zigzag, and you can tell it opens up into a wider corridor, and as you're peering down it, a faint flickering light becomes visible at the far end. And the light begins to move through the hallway. And it's sputtering and wavering just at your edge of perception.
There's a light at the end of the passageway, guys.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Is that what you were about to say?
Well, yeah.
You know, there is.
I really don't think we should follow it. Actually, Algos, this is your thing, isn't it? Get in there.
Again, I follow the person with the most hit points.
All right, Vila, let's go.
I give the cat a tap on the ass and clean him up.
Wow.
This fucking group, my god.
The good old ass tap.
You know, those two are going to get their own, like, Saturday morning children's cartoon show, right? Like Buddy Cop.
Oh Lord!
know,
Except
Good
it's
hustle.
not.
Good hustle,
it's
guys.
Bird and cat. You know?
It's not going to be a children's show.
No,
Yeah.
Have
definitely
any
not.
of you seen El Dorado?
Yes, yes.
Never let the bard and the rogue go on an adventure together.
Yeah, no, we had to keep a close eye on you.
And as you're going down the hallway, this glimpse of light just rounds around the corner and disappears by the time you round the corner. But
Okay, that's weird.
Where the hell?
you come upon a 10-foot wide pit that stretches across the corridor. And beyond it is this wedge-shaped stone block, or it's a pillar that's blocking the passage. And the light ahead of you that you have been following is nowhere to be seen, as though somehow it passed through the pillar.
It's an obelisk.
I mean, it's a pit. What's the worst that could happen? We fall down it?
It's the pits.
The real problem is the landing, not so much as the falling.
Right. The sudden stop at the end.
I'll go ahead and I'll wander up to the pit. I've got my torch in my hand. I'll hold it over and look down.
Good morning,
I will-
start singing. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Can we see the bottom of this pit?
I toss him another light rock.
Yeah, you sure can. Give me just a second. The pit is roughly 10 foot deep and contains several humanoid skeletons.
Oh, joy.
Bones.
Yeah.
There's bones down here, guys.
Anything else? We should be able to
We're
see
in a
pretty good with
tomb.
the
There are
light
bones
rock
everywhere.
down there.
And
Um,
No magic swords or
looks like bones to me.
Bones.
bone
Sorry.
swords.
Okay.
Let's go the other way.
But yes, there is this massive block. And
It's intriguing.
you can see on the floor and ceiling, there are these short arcs of scratches on the floor, and it looks like that stone block, you might be able to rotate it a couple of feet either way.
I don't like this. We should turn around.
Throw a rock across.
And
See if
it,
there's anything that gets triggered.
it bounces off the wedge and nothing happens.
Well, I have a feeling it's going to be slippery slope if we head in that direction.
What you're thinking?
I'm thinking it looks like we can
Triangle
rotate
thing.
that obelisk, make it through there pretty quickly.
And my thoughts, if we head up towards the end, something happens, and we are forced to go back down that hole.
You think it's a trap,
Yep.
and that it's going to push us into the pit?
Yep.
Which is only
Good
10
morning.
feet deep.
What happened to you to make you so untrusting?
Life
Mm,
and dwarves.
And that's
I'm gonna tell Hadar about this shit. He's not gonna be happy with you.
He was never happy with me to begin with.
We could go check out some of the other passageways and then come back here if they all turn into a dead end.
Yes, I don't trust this at all. Let's turn around.
Dead end.
The only way does anyone have a cut of wooden planks?
No?
Somebody used to
Then
have a
what?
10-foot pole,
That was Hadar.
but I
He's
think
not.
that was another module. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here right now. He sent Yorai to babysit you guys.
Without the rod.
Poor guy.
It's not going well.
They don't pay me enough for this shit. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Getting too old for this
Okay.
shit. Yeah.
yeah, that's where I was
Going.
going to.
South or west?
Down.
Let's head south.
I like it when somebody makes a decision.
I like going south.
Okay.
It always feels like I'm going downhill.
Technically, we're going east right now, aren't we?
Yes. Thanks for
There's
confusing me again.
You are
Thing.
welcome.
Okay. You come down the hallway and there's a corridor that ends in a small alcove. And you see this 3-foot tall stone pedestal. And there's a small silver coffer on top of it. And you can see that there is a small step up to get into this little coffer room. And the floor is elevated about 2 foot above the rest of the corridor.
sitting
that's
right
not-
in front of us.
Not suspicious at all.
So what's the plan? We shoot an arrow at it?
No, nobody get any closer. This is a job for Good Morning. Well, come over here, Good Morning.
Oh, your magic
doing?
hand.
Yes, we have need of your magical hands.
Pray with the god of the dead.
Everybody else, get out of the corridor.
That's not fair.
Stay with you.
Pray to him. You might need it.
Cast.
Need a bit of goodwill.
Everybody else is just kind of looking around the corner, stacked on top of each other.
You get the
Question.
3 heads on each side.
Who has the best eyes?
Well,
For-
I've got a +3 to my perception.
Does anybody have a
0.
mirror?
Nope.
I have +5 perception.
Negative.
Never mind.
Got +7.
Grab it with your magical hand.
Mage hand over there and starts poking and prodding the chest of the coffer.
Okay.
Do you touch it?
Yeah, he's using the hand to poke and prod it.
I recognize that
Okay.
hesitation.
Yeah.
That is the sound of a DM discovering there is no instruction for dealing with this.
Or very complicated instructions?
I'm gonna ban.
Or deciding if he wants
Mayhem.
the TPK.
No, but that's coming. Okay.
Spoiler alert!
You are mage handing the silver coffer.
You make it sound so dirty.
See, it is the DM. It's not the groups.
Get your fingers all over it.
Just a slight
Oh, boy.
caressing, slight poking and prodding, you know.
Leela,
Tell me where he touched you.
Invasive movements.
can you keep your comments to yourself, please? Okay, we are groping with mage hand the
God damn
silver
it.
coffer.
How did we miss that one?
Just
And-
for shits and giggles, Good Morning has that creepy look on his face.
Fondling.
Yep.
Have you ever
As
seen a
if
bird
remembering
smile?
a fond time as a child.
Oh.
And the coffer
He is
does,
friends with a priest.
it does not appear to be locked, but there is a latch that you have to fiddle with. And mage hand, you should have no problem opening the latch. And you have the silver coffer open, but I don't think mage hand's going to show you what's inside of it.
Does it seem bolted to the stone?
No, it does not. But what's weight limit on mage hand? 5
10
pounds.
pounds?
Yeah, it's 15 pounds. So
Since I can't lift it, can I
have
grab the
an
edge
idea.
and pull it towards me so you're kind of leaning so you can see what's in the contents?
I have an idea. I am going to
I'll shoot an arrow at it.
Good Morning an end of my 50 feet of rope, and I'm going to ask him to have his mage hand tie it around the box, and then we'll just pull it towards us.
That'll
I
work.
was just gonna go over and look at it.
Because that's
I'll-
like, that thing is elevated. I'm thinking like as soon as we really touch that box, it's gonna like slam upward into the ceiling or depress into a pit or something.
Yeah. So I'll close the box again, grab the rope, wrap it around a few times, take
Then,
a few steps back and give everybody a thumbs up. Again, go team, go team.
Your eye will just start pulling on it.
Vila, since you're standing in the hallway, call it high or low.
Hi.
Okay, you wrap the rope around it. You're pulling this 15-pound silver coffer off of its pedestal. And, it hits the floor. It's making all kinds of racket. But unfortunately, the latch popped open. And you have these, you see the strange copper figurine. It's very narrow with fins, and it looks something like a fish. And
What?
it falls out onto the floor, and let's see. And
How many death saves?
the small panel inside the coffer, it's a little hidden panel, falls down, and you can see it laying there on the floor, and it's revealed this hollow inside of one of the silver coffer walls, and
Oh boy.
there are these lighted colored beads.
A mage hand goes past his shoulder and starts picking up the beads, saying, "One for me, one for me, one for me, one for me."
Wait, what about that figurine?
Yeah.
You can
What
have
about the fishy?
Okay. Good morning. You're using mage hands, and you're picking up one of the beads, and the panel that had opened to reveal the beads. The minute you touch one, it slams shut, and the figurine that was laying on the floor starts to rise in the air, and it's
Oh shit.
hovering and flying around the room, and
What the feck?
Ancient chest fish, most unexpected.
Flying chest fish.
and let me throw a token.
I'm kind of mesmerized. So pretty and unexpected.
And
Why are you shooting laser beams at the fish?
Because he
Non-lethal.
Oh, shit.
We need to talk to it.
okay. The figurine, like I said, rises into the air, and it's flying
sound like it's still here.
around. And are you really shooting Eldritch Blast at it?
It started
Remember, he
flying
doesn't-
up in the air. So he's like, boof.
He doesn't do it with his hands either. He opens his mouth and just caws at it.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's moving. Shit.
This
Jumpy.
Yep.
figurine starts coming towards you, Vila, and it's flying this zigzag pattern down the hall, and it shoots past you, and it goes out into the other corridor, and it stops beside Good Morning, and then it heads south down the hall, and then over to the door at the end of the hall, where it just stops and pauses.
Follow the fish?
Wait, hold it. There's treasure back in that hallway. Good morning.
Could you continue to collect it?
Okay.
Doesn't seem fishy. No.
The silver coffer is now in the inventory and is worth 150 gold pieces to the right buyer.
Yeah, boy.
What
What about those beads?
Yeah,
Were they separate or with the coffer?
they are built into the coffer.
All right,
And,
that's what I figured.
yeah, a few of them just jarred loose when it hit the floor. But the figurine is stopped and is just floating at the door.
Okay, let's go follow the mysterious flying fish statue.
And
Just keep
Vila,
swimming. Just keep swimming, 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 swimming.
Oh,
Just keep
jeez.
swimming.
are you doing anything other than looking at the figurine? I mean, are you trying to?
I am not trying to touch it. I'm just trying to look at it and
And yeah,
Uri will reach out to open the door for the figurine.
okay. As you reach out and open the door, all of a sudden, the figurine.
Oh, God.
Goes flying down the hallway
What the fuck?
the other way.
Uh-oh.
I'm very confused right now.
Do we run?
You fools.
I don't. We'll probably run into it later. It'll get stuck at a door or something.
Maybe we can net it. Do we have a net?
We have a
Uh,
cat.
crayfish will eat it.
We're not gonna feed it to the crayfish.
That's my treat.
And honestly, this door might be a good place to stop for the night.
Yeah.
Just random flying fish statues. All right.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh my gosh.
Fish statue is flying in hallway.
Hauling fish ass.
I don't think fish. You know what? Never mind.
And
Everybody poops.
I'm a little bit disappointed. I did not get to go berserk and cleave off the top of Good Morning Skull.
Yet.
Brains. Mm.
There's always next time.
And I still haven't gotten to find out, like, how much boom boom I got in my hands here. Like, I want to throw this vial at someone.
Oh boy.
It's
hold on.
probably a fireball.
One could hope.
And
Drink it.
curse bracelet.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Go throw it at the crayfish. Just
Oh, he's our friend.
It reminds me of the time I was in this other group. There was this dwarf, and he challenged a gnome to drink a vial of alchemist fire.
God.
He died.
That must have been a good persuasion roll.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah, this is a great stopping point for tonight. It's been a rather unique and interesting game.
Well,
How
it
did
was,
that go again? We made some friends. We beat the crap out of a slug.
it was
and got
And
tricked by a fish.
then set a flying brass goldie fish free, and it flew away.
Good morning. Got flushed down a toilet.
Willingly.
That was
Pretty
the best
much.
part.
Yeah, he flushed himself.
So
Shit.
there are what 3 levels to this dungeon, and you are you come in on the lower chambers. And I'm sorry. There are really 4 levels on this, and you are halfway through the very first level.
Holy crap!
Nice.
That
This is
is
gonna be a fun
awesome.
dungeon crawl.
Oh, that makes me sad.
What?
Think of all the interesting things that is going to happen still in
I am not going to survive this adventure.
Now,
We'll just have to find your new character.
I'm carrying at least 2 cursed items that we know of. I've got some kind of vial of explodey juice on me. I'm just waiting for like some random conspiracy of numbers to fuck me over in the worst way possible.
Oh, and it is going to be so funny when it happens.
and it
Yeah.
probably will not be the way you expect it.
Never. It's
Oh,
never
no,
the way you
absolutely not.
expect.
Unfortunately, there are 1, 2, 3 areas in this adventure that are extremely dangerous,
Awesome.
and you're really close to one of them.
Nice.
We have one advantage.
Oh yeah.
Curiosity.
And I'll
I'll
go
go
kill
see you. I'll go see you got Revify, right?
I do. Do you have a diamond worth 300 gold?
I'll pay you back. I swear, man.
All right, guys.
He does take free payment.
Pretty easy payments.
All right. I will see you gentlemen next week.
Yep,
Sounds
you
good.
got it.
Thanks for a great game, and see y'all next week.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
That was
Thank you very
fun.
much.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
That was
Good
yeah,
times.
that's so good.
This chaos is brilliant.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, you're all gonna have to come up with a group name.
Are we still
Oh.
alive?
Currently. Oh, that's a group
Oh,
name. I
man.
get it.
How are we still alive? Oh
and
man.
back at Good Morning's bar, there's like a big sketchboard, and it's like every time someone loses a party member, they can scratch off a number. If you register as an adventurer, you go up on the board. Let's see how many party members you lose.
Oh man.
Oh,
All right,
too
guys.
funny.
Y'all have a great night.
You too, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
You're gonna like my new character if Good Morning dies.
What do you got in mind?
Think anime magical girl.